Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations. My brothers and sisters of Explorations, it is wonderful to be with you. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. The following program is devoted to spelunking into the subconscious mind to arise back to the surface with renewed tools and energy for the coming winter. Seasonal changes bring what I call psychic ruptures that will allow easier spelunking and more horrible, horrifying adventures into the abyss of our minds. That and much more. Tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are in the world. Namaste to you. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the most effective and fastest growing personal power program in the world. Blessings to you for being here, my early birds, my my children of enthusiasm, of eagerness, ready for that next level, hungry, thirsty, and I love it. I'm getting a very focused vibe from you all right now. It's electric, it's concerted, it's concentrated. I'm dealing with a concentrate right now. I'm dealing with a distillation. I'm talking about a balsamic reduction. I'm talking about an orange juice concentrate. I just pulled it out of the freezer. I'm setting it on the counter. I'm letting it defrost so I can make some orange juice later, but I can't resist the temptation. I take off the little plastic little thing, pop that metal lid off, put a finger in it, stick it in my mouth, suck on it. I'm sucking the concentrate off my fingers. I'm going to suck each and every single one of you into the spiritual next level that we speak about so frequently. Namaste. Oh my goodness gracious. Baker X Eric, by the way, you ain't sneaking by me. I saw you guys come in. Perfect timing. Let's get some jazz going, guys. It's never too early for a little bit of jazz. Let's sprinkle it on. You know, a lot of people, they want to make rules for jazz. They say, jazz, no, you can't have too much jazz early in the morning. No, you can't have it in the mid-evening. That's for late-night sensual activities. And while I understand where they're coming from, I do think they're coming to the subject of jazz from a very closed mind. I think at any moment in time, you can have a really weird, extremely long period of time in which you listen to one song. And I think that can be beautiful if you like it, but it can also be very unpleasant if you don't like it. Already off to a very exciting and fun evening. Getting that energy focused up, getting that energy dialed up, getting it, engaging the mind's eye. A lot of people, they like to think, they ask me, do you believe in the chakras? Do you believe in the third eye, the mind's eye? Do you believe in that kind of stuff, Leslie? Listen, I'm not here to say whether anything's real or not real. Namaste. What I'm here is to give you the tools by which you can interact with the reality of these things in and of themselves. Now, if that sounds like that maybe that's a little too much for you, go ahead and close that tab, because it's only going to get worse. If you're not ready for the capital T truth, if you're not ready for the capital E energy of the universal vibration, and you're not ready to truly utilize and truly dial into what that means to use the third eye, the mind's eye, blessings to you, well, go ahead and close the damn tab. Go somewhere else. Right now, I'm telling you, because it's going to get worse. It's going to get more powerful than you've ever experienced before. That much I promise you, ladies and gentlemen. That much I promise you. Thank you so much, Danny Blue Jeans, for the 111 bits. Blessings to you, Fram. The guru is finally going to suck us. Namaste. In a matter of speaking, yes. Danny Blue Jeans, 100 bits, brains coming. So funny. Well, guys, enough of this chit chat. Let's get back to the universal language of jazz. Namaste, everybody. Now, if you aren't feeling that, then perfect. I'm going to repeat that again. If you're not feeling that energy, if you're not feeling the energy that I'm putting out, the spiritual energy, perfect. So I can tell you, I have a series of instruments that I could place around the room right now, and they'd all be going bananas, they'd be going berserk, because the levels of high frequency spiritual energy that I'm letting out right now are truly astounding. Truly, you can feel it. You can feel it in this room. Certainly, you could feel it, in the next room, the next building, the next town, the next state, the next country. People all over the world, they write me letters. I really feel the energy when you play jazz. I feel that energy all wherever I am. I know when you're doing it. And that's enough for now. That's enough of that for now. I can tell we hit our limit already. I can tell we hit our limit already with that energy. Blessings to you all. Wonderful to be with you. My name is Leslie. Wonderful to just be with you a little bit right now. It's wonderful. I'm seeing so many fantastic familiar names in the chat. 2 nights in a row. You sons of bitches. You sluts. You're sluts for the next level. That's what I say. We should make t-shirts that say sluts for the next level. Blessings to you. Not me saying I can't feel it all. That's because you are spiritually constipated. Han, yeah, you're spiritually constipated. Specifically you. I know. I've spent enough time around you to know what's going on. You're generally, every time I try to tell you about the program while one of us is washing dishes, taking out the trash, maybe somebody's watching a little bit of TV, and I try to tell you about the program, try to give you the tools that you need to fix your fucking life, and I never hear a peep of thank you, or I never see you doing any of the worksheets that I give you that I write out by hand. Takes me a lot of time. Wow. Wonderful, guys. Fantastic to be with you. Like I said, guys, my name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power that courses through our veins right now. A power that you vaguely sense you've possessed your entire life. But a power that will truly allow you to unleash that inside of you, that which is inside of you, which you know is in there. The same way you can stick your teeth into an apple. You know that apple is there. You go to your friends. Is there an apple in my hand? Am I eating an apple? For example, you may ask. Of course, they're going to say yes. Why? Why are they going to say yes? They're going to say yes because they, in fact, have eyes. And with those eyes, they, in fact, can see the apple. They could see you chewing on the apple, holding the apple. So their answer probably is yes. I see the apple. You are holding an apple and you are chewing on an apple. Call me Al coming in with a resub for 27 months. Can you believe it's been 27 months? Wow. Wow. Abortion survivor. Didn't know that. Mom tried to take you out. That's maybe she should have. I don't know. I don't know what your actual life is like. I just know the transformation that I've seen take place in your life since you joined us 27 months ago. Namaste to you, call me Al. Here we go. Apple eaters unite, says Stone Monster. Oh, Stone Monster can always be counted on to add a little bit of color with his perspective here through a communal vision and the myriad other ways that you can communicate, share your mind, and guide your individual and our collective exploration together. Namaste to you, Stone Monster. Blessings. Now, as I was saying, this apple can be seen, can be felt. But even more than that, it can be verified. Someone outside of you can attune to the reality of that apple. Now, this is a good thing to establish. In basketball, we teach our young boys and girls to pivot. We have the pivot move in basketball. And for those of you unaware of how to play basketball, what that means is to keep one foot planted while you hold the basketball so your other foot can move around. And this motion, this being able to move that foot, is extremely important. The game of basketball wouldn't be the same without the pivot foot. Now, the same can be said, and should be said, about our spiritual lives. Pivoting, allowing us motion, allowing us to change our perspective, to adapt to the changing world around us. Now, a lot of you might be asking yourselves, but Leslie, how do we pivot? I understand the basketball euphemism. Pepperoncini with 100 bits and a beautiful perspective. Can't wait to share this with you all. Pepperoncini says, I can dunk a basketball thanks to the program for teaching me about a ladder. Oh, that's funny, Pepperoncini. What's your vert? What's your leap? What's your vertical? Peppercini, if you had to guess, what's your vertical leap? Would love to know. Would love if you shared that with us. Thanks so much, Gene. Also, I appreciate your humor. It keeps us light. Your humor allows us to doggedly, sort of do the work that we need to do. Well, allows me to kind of turn to the community and know that the vibe's going to be staying light. We're having some fun playing around as well. We got a lot of negative. Prague's got it in the bag. I said that yesterday, and it's really stuck in my mind. I really hope that it sticks in the universe. Prague's got it in the bag. Everybody say Prague's got it in the bag in chat right now, please. Please repeat the phrase, Prague's got it in the bag. Please say it. Prague should be put in a bag. Godspeed always was something a little extra from Godspeed. Namaste. There we go. Jessica Bears, thank you so much. Socio, level 3 potato. Oh my God, I'm loving this. Thank you so much. Prague's got it in the bag. Prague's got it in the bag. I love it. But to be serious for a second, how do we spiritually pivot? How do we allow ourselves the freedom? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about that power that's coursing through your veins right now. A power that on some level, it's there. You know it just as much as you can hold an apple, but the difference, ladies and gentlemen, is that power doesn't exist on the same plane as that apple. That as much as I wish each and every single one of you could turn to your friends and turn to your family this Thanksgiving, and in the same way you could verify the reality of the apple you're eating as a snack before or after dinner, you could also gesture to the power within that is awakening through the program of explorations. That you could turn to your papa, you could turn to your mama, you could turn to your sissy, turn to your brother, turn to your cousins, turn to your friends, turn to that special other and say, I have the power inside of me and it is awakening. It's real, right? It's telling me it's real. I'd venture to say that many of you will get blank stares because they do not have the fortitude to verify this power. But you know who does? Do you know who could see that power? As clear as day. It's as real to me as the apple. Communal vision coming in from Phil Z. Can't wait to read this. Thanks so much, Phil. Phil Z says, I had a dream I was a woman and I woke up and I was a woman. So it sounds like Phil Z transitioned while asleep. And that's something we've been working on. That's something we've been working on together. He's been trying to manifest that for a while, and through the program of explorations, allowing him to kind of tap into that and make it the subconscious, sort of blossomed. So Monster, I love crazy superpower people. Namaste. Brother Stone. This is for the ladies. Listen, ladies, tomorrow is just another day. Or is it? Take it by the reins. Tell your story. That felt good. That felt good. Fran, was that good enough for women? Do you need a little something extra? Do you need a little extra spice on it? You need to put it back in the oven for a moment?
A lot of people get really upset whenever there's a mass shooting. I certainly understand why.
I absolutely do. I get it. And that's an official exploration stance. It's very clear to me why people get upset when there's a mass shooting. It's upsetting stuff. It is. It is upsetting. Ladies and gentlemen, who can make your power as real as the apple? What other can you rely on to see this power? Oh, and we got one for theys. They, thems, keep looking into anime. You'll find the right one. You'll find the one that finally fixes you. You're welcome. Now, as I was saying just a moment ago, guys, this power, I see it. I see it in every single one of you. Not only do I see it, I'm giving you the tools tonight to make it happen. I'm giving you the tools every single exploration we take to make it happen, to unleash, to unlock, to unleash, and to let it blossom. Namaste. That is a promise. That is a guarantee. And tonight is no different. Welcome, Pudding 6699. Pudding 6699, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Wonderful to have you. Buckle up. Enjoy those channel points. Feel free to spend those however you will. Guide our exploration. Blessings to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and as I say that tonight is no different, what I mean is that no different than the other night, we are going to get into some tools. Sometimes we got to work real hard. Sometimes it takes a hard lesson, a hard emotional journey, and maybe we'll get one tool. But tonight, special night. The seasons are changing. The seasons are changing and lead to what I refer to as a psychic rupture. A psychic rupture. A sort of anomalous event that allows our subconscious mind to cleave open and allow certain thoughts, feelings, experiences that we may or may not be aware of to unleash. We get to take a look at them, examine them. And God damn it, if we're not going to spelunk down into that cleavage of our mind, the tits of our mind, we're going to go between the two tits of our hemispheres. That's clinically backed up. You know, that's clinically backed up. You can think of the brain hemispheres as two tits. Two, solid, B-cup tits. Blessings to you. Fram, I keep that tool on me, says Fram. I love that. I really do. Thanks so much, Fram. So if you can think about the brain's hemispheres in the sort of penultimate sort of manifestation of the metaphysical reality therein, sort of coming together through the hemispheres. And if you're struggling thinking, oh, hemisphere, think of two breasts,
when faced with the eternal abyss at the beginning of time,
quote,
God couldn't bear to face himself, but also couldn't bring himself to commit suicide. And so he created the other, damning us all, and somehow mustered the confidence to demand affection. Relatable, sure, but equally and utterly contemptible.
Now, if there is no more succinct explanation for the disdain that I have for God, for having been created. Namaste. Don't get me wrong. People ask me my thoughts on God all the time. Nothing but disdain. Blessings to you. Dolly Parton has the biggest hemispheres I've seen. Well, you should look around more. There's a lot of tits on the internet. And you can enjoy the pictures very simply by just searching the word boobs. You can even add a little modifier, some adjectives to that. What kind of boobs do you want to see? What kind of tits? I want to see big tits. I want to see small tits. I want to see, tits of different colors, different shades, different hues. I want to see black tits on an Asian woman. I want to see male tits. I want to see a guy so fat he's got 3 tits. And yeah, I want him to be Samoan. There's an infinite number of things you could look up. I remember one of my first searches was just wet boobs. I'm not afraid to share that with you all. It was an absolute landmark in my life. I just searched the words wet boobs and became a man. Blessings to you. Now, Total Recall's got, that 3-titted, or is that 1 tit? I forgot. Is it 3 tits? Phil Z, I prefer melons. Well, that's fine. That's fine. You prefer something like a honeydew? Or like when somebody refers to your breasts. What are we talking about right now, Phil? Clear this up for me, please. Namaste. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's no different. You came here for tools of clarity, of warmth. You came here seeking tools to reach the next level. Communal vision coming in from Mother Nipplebottom. Guru, I have been living a lie. I learned that Squidward tentacles is an octopus. What the fuck? I learned that Squidward tentacles is an octopus. And not a squid. Is that what we're saying? That Squidward's not a squid? Is that what we're saying, huh? Communal vision coming in from Pepperoncini. Is that what we're saying? I'm so confused. Yeah, well, I'm not here to resolve that for you, certainly. Pepperoncini, cartoons are for children, says Pepperoncini. Namaste. So kind of Pepperoncini, a sort of beef coming to the fore from Pepperoncini and Mother Nipplebottom. I'm excited to see how that develops over the night. And that's true. Yeah, so listen, I can't wait to see that. But listen, the tools that are plentiful tonight. The tools are everywhere. The tools, we have an embarrassment of riches in tools as the seasons change. Because as the seasons change, so do our dreams. They don't whisper, they scream. The dreams are screaming this time of year. Duncan did it. Guru, what is hentai? Hentai. Well, hentai is probably... like a sort of necktie or a bow tie for a hen, maybe if you were going to do... Or do you mean the Japanese porn? The Japanese animated pornography? Well, either way, we're getting into some tools. And I can't wait to get into them because they're everywhere. And you know why they're everywhere? Because the seasons have cleaved open our subconscious minds, and we will dive forth. We will dive forth into the dark abyss of our unknown subconscious, preconscious minds, and goddamn it, we're going to shake some trees, and we're going to get some fruit. And by fruit, I mean tools, and by tools, I mean pathways, and pathways to where the next level. Vixen being a guru is hentai what happens when you mix... re and chickens and end up choking the chicken. Interesting question. Hentai is what happens when you mix re and chicken. What did you mean to say, Vixen? I want to make sure I give you a really precise answer before I open up the lines, because we're going to go through dreams quick tonight. I'm going to move this along tonight. We're not going to indulge any long-winded stuffs. Just as a heads up, we're going to be keeping it moving. Rope. Okay. Gurus, hentai, what happens when you mix rope and chickens and end up choking the chicken? I could see why you would think that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you're ready to just really actually be thrust into the world of hentai, but I'm going to do it anyway. Hentai is a form of pornography. And if you have not explored this, if your mind is uninitiated, open a new tab right now. Listen to the sounds of my voice and the sounds of the callers. You'll coast on explorations. You'll get what you need. But doubling that up while watching hentai in another tab, out of control. You're gonna double, triple, quadruple the amount of tools tonight. SpongeBob hentai up for a pay pig. SpongeBob hen tied up for a pig. Duncan. Okay, thanks so much, Duncan. I'm not going to resolve that for you. Is what I'm not going to do. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to not do is I'm not going to resolve that for you. There's something upsetting and unresolved about what you just shared, and that's not for me. That's for the universe, and that's for you. Chew on it. It's a Tootsie Roll. It'll dissolve. Namaste. 708-240-8953. Guys, the seasons are changing. It's time to dive into the abyss of our subconscious minds. Tell me about your dreams and let me help you. Let me help you, give you the tools that you need, personally crafted. I will interpret your shit and I will give you exactly what you need. Exactly. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. It won't take more than 5 minutes. Don't be afraid. 708-240-8953. It's a little out of sync. I'll take a look at it in a second. Hold, 1 second, caller. I gotta adjust the sync. Apparently, it sucks ass, according to my roommate. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
Goder Gray, namaste. Explorer, real estate agent. Give us the tools, sir. Well, you gotta call. You gotta call. You know that. Let's see if we can fix the audio. Gator Gray, namaste. Thank you so much for that sub. Oh, yeah, that sucks ass. Now it's too much. Good. There we go. Beautiful. All right, let's get into this caller. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. What is something I could call you tonight?
It's Mary Lou.
Mary Lou. Good to hear from you, Mary Lou. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, I don't call that much, but I do always watch.
Oh, I know. I always see you in chat, and then you let us know when you're getting ready for bed, going to sleep.
Yeah, you said good night.
Yeah, what time do you wake up? What time do you wake up?
It depends on the day, but tomorrow my alarm is at 6:30.
So, interesting. Okay, wow. So you're staying up late to get the tools that you need from Explorations.
Yes, well, the program works, and you can't argue with that.
You can't. You can't. In this world, this modern world of lies where they try to tell you up is down, night is day. You might to see something that actually gets results like this program can give you kind of a sense of opposite vertigo. Kind of, yeah. Yeah. The ground is like super ground,
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Right. It is.
Really beautiful, yeah. A beautiful way to say that. I'm really glad that I found that way to say that. Now,
you're so smart, Leslie.
Thank you so much, Mary Lou. I really appreciate that. Now, Mary Lou, enough about me.
What are we talking about?
Let's get into you. Let's get into your dreams tonight. We're talking about dreams. Already speaking about sleep a little bit. Now let's talk about dreams. My whole thing being, at the seasonal change, it unrests something in our minds. And that is a perfect time to analyze our dreams because there's just something special about them at that moment in time. Psychic ruptures, I call them. Now, talk to me, Mary. When I inquire about your dreams, what's the first thing you think of? A dream that you've had recently, or maybe just the first one that comes to mind?
Oh, dude, I actually had like the craziest dream last night, and I was like, wow, it's really cool that this is the theme because I want to talk about this dream. And I'll tell you what happened. So I was in my car and I'm getting carjacked, and he makes me get in the back seat, and my child is in the back seat with me. And so I'm behind him, and then I slip this, in the dream, it started out as a piece of barbed wire, but it ended up being more like a zip tie. I slip it around his neck and I start choking him. I start killing him while he's driving our car because he's going to kill us. I got to kill him. And so the dream kind of turns into me having to choke him and choke him and choke him. And every time I lose my grip, he comes all the way back alive. And so I just keep having to kill him like forever. And you know, I've got a 4-year-old, she's watching, and she's like, Mama, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm killing this guy. And it was weird because the dream had the child in it, and I was just like, be quiet. I have to murder this person who will not die. So what do you think it means?
Well, first of all, we have a communal vision from Phil Z. Phil Z says, Mary had a little lamb. Do you dream about not being genomatic?
Who's genomatic again?
Enough said. Now let's go ahead and dive into this dream. Let's dive into this dream. Now, this dream, there's a man in your back. Mm-hmm. You said the back seat, right?
Yes, he made me get in the back seat, but I don't remember him making. Anyways, the dream began with me in the back seat. The carjacker's in the front seat. My child is next to me.
So, and the car stopped.
No, he's driving.
So you wake up, you're in the back seat, and he's driving.
He's driving. I'm in the back seat with my child. We're being carjacked, and I realize I have to kill this man because he's going to kill us. So,
interesting.
You know, I decide, the rest of the dream is just me, like, killing him. And it starts, like, with a little piece of barbed wire, but it turns into more like a zip tie that I can't get to zip. Oh, it's so annoying. Don't you hate it when that happens?
I do. I read this. I'm gonna go 2 ways with this. Okay. To make sure that we cover our bases. So, firstly, just in case this is a premonition or sort of vision, because you know a lot of people they've spent as much time as you have within the program, and they come and tell me, Leslie, I can tell the future.
Mm-hmm.
So just in case, I want you to take this as seriously as possible.
Okay, I'm listening.
That very literally, you will wake up in your own car. There will be a man in the front seat, and you have to kill him.
Continuously.
Stone Monster 400, these are crazy people words. You don't have to choke someone over 50 times to kill them. What a monster. So somebody Stone Monster calling you a monster, saying that what you are is a monster. Any response to that?
Isn't his name Monster? And he's calling me a monster?
Touche. Phil C74, does this man morph into Walt Disney and you all of a sudden have a lady boner? I have the same dream.
I love Phil. He's the best.
He's so fun, guy. Isn't he?
He really is. I like his energy. He's like chaotic neutral. You know what I mean? Truly.
He's always, and he speaks in these riddles. It's always a little journey. It's always a fun little journey with him. And you have been terminated. Good luck.
All right. Well, bye.
Larry Picklejar saying, "Nuh-uh, no more." I was about to wrap it up. The second thing I was going to say is that you're weak. Basically, you have the your dream could possibly be a sort of manifestation of not just a fear of how weak you are or a feeling of powerlessness, but you are actually that powerful, that powerless, and that weak. So I don't know, maybe just start doing some calisthenics or something. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Tonight we're discussing dreams. We're getting into our subconscious minds, and I'm giving you the tools, personalized tools, interpreting your dreams, and giving you the tools you need to further along on your journey to the next level here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste, everyone. Oh, just to clear this up, I saw a rumor on Reddit, on the VHS subreddit, that you might be able to order fresh tapes from the Heaven's Gate website, and you cannot. I emailed them this morning. Got a prompt email back saying no. Fist Money, we're talking about dreams tonight. I'm interpreting your dreams and giving you the tools that you need. Giving you the tools that you need. Namaste. Are we nervous? Are we nervous to call in, everybody? Are we nervous to call in? And I want you to know, those of you that are nervous to call in, all that we are going to do when you call, you don't have to have a plan. It doesn't have to be entertaining. It doesn't have to be, a bit. It doesn't have to be funny. It's just you and I exchanging sentences. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. It's Mary Lou again.
Mary Lou, welcome back to the program. So just hopping back in because nobody's filling the spot.
I know, but I just wanted to tell you that I've been thinking a lot about SpongeBob lately because, I'm drawing that whole SpongeBob tarot deck right now. I posted a thing in the Discord. Anyways, Isn't it weird that Squidward's an octopus? That's nuts. And if you look, he's got 6 appendages, 4 legs and 2 arms. Where are the other 2?
Vigor, namaste to you. First month sub, if you can believe that. Vigor84 joining the program saying, I want to be a part of this. I can see where this is going. I want to unlock my potential. Please, Leslie, give me the tools I need. Namaste, Vigor. You are just now, you are unleashing something inside of you that is truly going to change your life. Namaste. And a quote?
The feeling that we are part of something, going somewhere. There is no better drug on earth. Definitely better than whatever my friends and patients are ODing on.
I've had several, in the past 2 years, if you combine my patients and my friends together, which I do, I'm up to about 5 ODs. 5 ODs. Now, Squidward being an octopus, and Mother Nipplebottom's on the same page with you. Why? So, here, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
When I hear that fact, it doesn't really. I don't care about it.
I could have guessed that that's what you were going to say by the tone of your voice when you said, I hear that fact. But I didn't want to be rude and finish your sentence, but I knew you were going to be like, I don't even care. Which is fine.
You know me too well.
Well, I mean.
You
yes.
do. You saw it coming from a mile away. Well, listen, let me tell you this. Now, just because I don't care doesn't mean it's not an earth-shattering, anomalous event, much like a dream and the seasonal changes can be. So, how does that make you feel? Let's get into the emotions. Give me the Straight Talk Express. What emotion are you feeling when you think about the fact that Squidward is an octopus? Go.
I mean, apathy generally, I don't really care, but I do think it's interesting.
Whoa. Are you saying you don't care because I said it? Because you called back. Literally, you went out of your way to call back and share with me on purpose.
No, I agree that it's weird, but it's not something that I've put a lot, other than the fact that I've drawn, Squidward over and over about 1,000 times over the last,
Right.
how long have I been doing this project? 3-4 months. But the other thing that really gets me is how Sandy Cheeks, the flower on her dome on her spacesuit that she wears underwater, it kind of changes throughout the seasons. And so depending on what type of reference I want to make on a card, I have to pay very close attention to where her flower is and how big it is. And that's kind of annoying, but it's also interesting because if you look at SpongeBob from season 1 to season 14, he's very different. And in season 1, the show is paced completely differently. It's so slow and it's thoughtful and it's a lot smarter. And now it's just a bunch of like wacky noises and big expressions and like bouncing around and stuff, and nothing ever happens. So I think the sweet spot is like season 4 through 9. That's my favorite. But I don't know. We'll see what 15 brings. It's coming. Did you hang up on me?
No, I didn't. So listen, I'll relay the communal vision from Mother Nipplebottom. Says, yes, that's it. You get it. It's a betrayal to me, like a weird dream. All caps. Vixen Vina with a communal vision. Vixen Vina, caller, did you try the Krabby Patty and pineapple under the sea frosty at Wendy's?
No, because I don't eat fast food. It's too gross for me. I can't handle it. I'm in my 40s.
We got a little princess here. Communal Vision, Duncan did it, says we should have an all-women stream. Nonsense makes me fall right to sleep.
Where is Mish? Oh my gosh, when she came on the hold music,
I can't handle this anymore.
Like,
all right.
I love her.
Okay, well, you've been terminated. Namaste.
Oh.
708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Tonight we're discussing dreams. No, we're not going to have an all-women stream. I don't know what makes you think that would be appropriate to share with me, Duncan. And also didn't really understand that message, so if you could clear that up for me. Mother Nipplebottom. One second, caller. Mother Nipplebottom, communal vision. Lost me too, but good for you, dearest. Now, how is your pie? How is your pie? Interesting. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hello. You can call me Fisk.
Fisk. I can call you Fisk?
Yeah, I was Fisk, Mommy, and you can call me Fisk.
Fisk well, first of all, namaste to you. Welcome to Explorations. Is this your first time calling, Fisk?
Yes, namaste. This is my first time calling.
Guys, can we make some noise in the chat for Fisk, please? Can we make some damn noise in the chat for Fisk? Can I see some excitement? Can I see some emotes? Can I see some all caps? Can I see some excitement, please? We got a first-time caller getting... Fisk, tell me, have you been watching the program for a while and just decided to call in, or did you kind of just hop on board somewhat recently?
I had your videos come into my algorithm pretty recently.
Yeah.
I started watching, yeah.
Wonderful. Algorithmically connected through, and I think there's something spiritual about the algorithm, don't you?
Yes, there's definitely something spooky and spiritual about the algorithm.
Now, it Phil Z74 with the communal vision real fast. Anyone have wet dreams in that you wake up having your roommate giving you an involuntary golden shower? Phrase for anybody, but let's go ahead and take that as a little bit of a fodder for you and I, Fisk. Does that sound familiar to you?
I don't really have wet dreams.
No wet dreams. Yeah, I haven't. Honestly, with my rhythm, my schedule, I express myself during the day, and I don't really. It's by the nighttime, my whole situation is overjoyed with the break that they get, while I'm sleepy. Now, Fisk.
Yes.
This algorithm business, right? Spiritual. Tell me about that. What are your thoughts about the algorithm being a sort of having a spirituality or a spiritual dimension?
Well, I think that there is some level of technology that we're not aware of that is picking up on our habits beyond what we can understand that it has knowledge of. And therefore, naturally, over time, it is kind of just connecting with the, like...
Yes.
Naturally, over time, it's just connecting with the collective unconscious that we would be most likely to align with, whether that is negative or positive. Sometimes it's negative, sometimes it's healthy.
Just like all human interaction, all human experience. You know what I mean? It can all be negative, it can all be positive, and it's mostly negative, you know. But also on the same time, you know, it's sort of like it's a tool, you know what I mean? It's a tool, and perhaps we are developing something that has a spiritual dimension because it was made by our minds, by our hands. Namaste. Something to think about. But before we get too far in the weeds of that, Fisk, I do want to take you into the subject of dreams. You know, I'm here to interpret dreams and give everyone the tools they need. So talk to me right now. Dreams. When I ask you about a dream, what's something that comes to mind? What's the one you've had recently or one that you can remember right now?
Actually, when you asked about wet dreams, I realized that it wasn't entirely true. That I don't really have them, because I remembered recently that I had a kind of a wet dream about being like a cyborg girl.
Tell us about that wet dream. You're a cyborg girl.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah, so I was a cyborg girl, and there was two other cyborg girls, except it was like they were previous versions of me. So
Sure.
One of them was just the head, and we were all attached to this giant, like, weird mechanical cube, like, floating in, like, a haunted, stormy, like, dimension, like a
Right.
floating cube, on a platform. And then this guy came, and then he detached me from the cube, and then, like, poured out a bunch of blood onto the bed that was on the platform. And then I guess we laid in the blood and had sex, but I don't remember that part.
But you have some info. Stone Monster 400 with a communal vision. Cyborg chicks can be hot too.
I think so, yeah. But why was I, instead of having sex with one, if my brain thinks that they're hot?
Phil Z74 with a communal vision. If I have a dream that I'm a cyborg boy, do you think we could date? Beep boop.
Maybe. It depends.
Depends, yeah. Well, that's not a yes, not a no. So let's see how that develops. Larry Picklejar with another communal vision. You were inspiring a lot of energy from the chat right now. Communal vision from from Fram Weard. Was the Robussy fat?
I don't think so. I feel like I was a very skinny robot girl.
Okay, very skinny robot girl. And Larry Picklejar, very exciting. Caller, was the blood real blood or just rusty machine oil?
It was like blood, but it was blood for robots, so it was like a kind of gooey, bluish, like ectoplasmic thing that came out of the previous other models of the cyborg that it was.
All right, so first of all, love this stream. This is a very detailed, and also there's so much, specific information. Sometimes they'll tell me a dream like, oh, Leslie had a dream that I was flying, and then I fell. I stopped being able to fly. Like, no shit. Everyone's had that dream 1,000 million times and will continue to do so. Not everybody has dreams like you just shared, though. sociopathogen with a communal vision. Caller, if two cyborgs are cybering, is that more real than real sex, in your opinion?
I think that it's probably very real to them, and maybe we should respect that,
Interesting.
But I'm a human, so, yeah.
So one question I do have for you before I even get into any sort of details with you, in terms of, giving you what you need after hearing that, how mentally ill are you? Like, what's wrong with you?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting better, but I guess I'm pretty mentally ill because,
Right.
like, I grew up, like, being afraid of people dying and stuff.
Right, so just kind of
that's probably not.
overactive, like, anxiety mechanism. You just kind of get worked up.
Yeah.
Stone Monster 400 with the communal vision. Respect the bussy. So maybe an anxiety disorder. How do you feel about your body? Do you feel like you have a relationship with your body at all? Would you call it good, bad?
I would call it weird. I feel like I'm not really in my body most of the time, and I don't really think that the genitals I have are the right ones.
Right. You look down at it, and you say, I wish it was different.
Yeah.
So, in being a robot, sort of interesting, sort of dissociating from a body. A robot, famously unfeeling. Now, when you imagine yourself as a robot, Fisk.
Mm-hmm.
Now, does this relieve you, or does this feel, titillating, or is it feel like it's making it worse, or allowing you to take me inside that? You as a robot.
I think it's exciting, but it also makes it worse at the same time.
Exciting, but what was that at the same time?
But also it makes it worse. Like, I get, it's like titillating, but then somewhere along the way it just makes the dissociation worse.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Phil Z74, Fisk, this sounds like you want to be an androgynous robot that can change genders on demand. False?
I think leaning on true, but I don't know about changing on demand.
Well, that's the thing. Robots don't have that as a human construct. So you're kind of already free from it if you're a robot, right? Am I saying that? Does it feel accurate?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pepperoncini, is it body dysmorphia to wish you had an even more massive hog?
Maybe.
Yeah, why not? Yes. As
I
a
think
therapist, yes. Clarksters coming in with a subscription. Blessings to you. Clarksters coming in for the 8th month in a row. 8th month in a row. Saying ditto. Namaste, Clarksters. Blessings to you. Let's see here. We've got Altered State VR. Blessings to you and welcome. Welcome to Explorations. And we've got one more communal vision, and then I am going to give you my verdict on your dream. Larry Picklejar, caller as a robot. Do you still have robo tits and robo nipples?
I don't remember having nipples, but I think I was a girl robot, so yeah, I think I had boobs.
Yeah, so yeah, we're talking about robo zongas and but cold and steel but filled with engorged with blood at the same time. Now, you're in an interesting position, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would say the vibe I get is a dissociated vibe, right? There's something going on. You don't relate to your body like you said. You don't even really have a relationship. You don't feel in your body most of the time. In this dream, you're a robot. You look down at your genitals and you shrug, right? You shrug at it.
Yeah.
So what you should do is go big. Whatever you do next, really risk something big, and you might make it way, 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 way worse.
I don't know if it can get worse.
I love that. All right, I love you. You are in the correct place, Fisk. You are in the correct program, and I love that attitude. I don't know if it can get worse. Dare God to make it worse. That's what your dream is calling you to do. It's your dream is saying you're not even a human being, and okay, well, let's test that. How far can we go? Let's ride this bitch till the wheels fall off. If I said make it worse, what are the first things that come to mind? What would you do?
I don't know. Maybe start taking steroids. I don't know. Right on.
Get steroids, get on some of that. What's the name of that? What's the name of that guy? That actor from Silicon Valley, that Indian dude who got ripped and roided out in 6 months.
I have no idea.
You know what I'm talking about? He's in one of those shitty Marvel movies.
No, I don't watch Marvel movies.
Okay, well, get roided up. Yeah, give it a try. It can only get worse, and it can only get way worse. Oh, here we go. Duncan did it. Says Kumail Nanjiani. Yeah, that's the guy. That guy got ripped. You can make your life way worse that way. So I think in lusting after that, you'll be also lusting after the next level, defiling that which God gave you, testing the limits of it, and reordering a future based upon a present moment that is constantly burgeoning, constantly horrifying to even yourself.
Okay. I think I can get behind that.
Wonderful. Well, listen, Fisk, I want to thank you for calling. First time caller. I love this. Listen, don't be a stranger, all right? I genuinely hope you call back. I had fun talking to you.
Okay, I'll try to call back. Bye-bye.
Okay. Namaste, Fisk. Have a wonderful night.
Namaste.
Wonderful to speak to Fisk, huh? Larry Picklejar with 100 bits. Communal Vision. Larry Picklejar says, Fisk, great call. Wow, huh? How often do we see a full-throated stamp of approval from Larry Picklejar? Larry Picklejar is not what we call emotionally balanced, all right? He's looking for places, looking for things to lash out at. So when something hits his G-spot, when something bangs on his back wall, you know that it's the real deal. You know that you're dealing with the real deal, Holyfield, as far as that is concerned. Phil Z74, first time Larry has said something positive. Phil Z. It's not the first time, but it's maybe twice a year. It's maybe twice a year. Maybe twice a year. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Toaster.
Toaster, it's been so long. How are you, Toaster?
Oh, I missed you so gosh darn much, Leslie.
I miss you too. Best friend Toaster, best friend Leslie, calling each other and chit-chatting. Grizzled Curmudgeon with a subscription for the third month in a row. Man, time's flying, Grizzled. 3 months already. Happy 3 months to you. Blessings to you, Grizzled. An absolute treasure to be able to walk with you on this sojourn. Blessings to you. Blessings to Grizzled. Fantastic.
Oh, my gosh.
Member of my community of devoted light, by the way. I'm putting more postcards in the mail tomorrow.
Leslie, I got an airplane flying across my head right now.
An airplane flying across your head?
Yeah, I got an airplane flying across my head right now.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's passing by.
I would be such a
like
strong and resilient handicapped person, but sadly, I may go my whole life without anyone ever knowing that about me.
And that's just true. Put me in a wheelchair, I'm extremely resilient. I would be, at least. But I'm very able-bodied, very athletic. Communal Vision from Larry Picklejar. Toaster, get to the point.
We have a lot to talk about, Larry. I have a lot to talk about Larry, too, but I'm talking to Tanner right now. Leslie, we have a lot to talk about.
Okay, right.
I've been through so much. I think last week we spoke. Apparently, I was telling you about the shrimping, the slop cleaning and the shrimping I've been doing.
Communal vision from Fram. Communal vision from Fram. Larry is being rude, but he was just saying how he missed you, Toast.
I forgot what he said. Wait, what did he say? What did Larry say? I just want to say I do answer communal visions now. I've had a change of heart. I've been thinking about my approach to the show.
Communal vision from Phil Z74. All caps, boring.
I respectfully disagree with Phil Z's opinion there in that instance.
Communal vision coming in from Duncan Did It. Duncan Did It says, is Toaster power walking?
Well, I'm walking, but it's cold, so it sounds like I'm power walking, maybe. But Leslie, my friend, we have so much to cover.
We do, huh? But also, we're going to be needing to get to dreams tonight.
I have 2 dreams locked and loaded. See, another big difference of mine now is I talk about the topics now. I'm here to talk about the topics.
Oh, wonderful. I love that. Now that's music to my ears. Communivision coming in from Grizzled Curmudgeon. Kind of bummed that Toaster didn't take the time to celebrate my 3-month anniversary. Grizzled Curmudgeon.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I try to give everyone their time and their space and
Communal
their
vision from Jessica Barris. Toaster, it's autumn, makes me think of acorns. Have you seen Goilda at all?
Yeah, that's another thing. Actually, I was talking about on a previous call a few weeks ago. So I guess Jessica hasn't really been keeping up with my calls, or she hasn't really been listening to me. But
Larry Picklejar, Toaster, you sound like you're peeping into neighborhood windows and furiously jerking your cock. You delivering pizzas now?
There's another airplane. Do I deliver pizzas? Was that the question?
You delivering pizzas now was the question. I guess the first part of that was more of an observation, an interpretation maybe.
I don't deliver pizzas anymore. I stopped. I quit that a long time ago. Well, Leslie, my friend, we have so much to talk about. I have 2 dreams I want to tell you about. I also want to tell you about my shrimping adventures as a slot boy.
Before we get into any dreams, I do want to plug your show tonight. You mind if I do that?
Oh, yes, we will be doing Talking Tanner on my channel this time.
Guys, very exciting news. Over on Toaster's channel, What's Up, Cat's Up, we will be raiding out of here into the official After Explorations talk show called Talkin' Tanner, hosted by Toaster and Pepperoncini, and with a very special guest, my temporary roommate, Not Mish, is going to be joining you tonight, right?
Yes, Mish is going to be with us tonight. Very excited about that.
Mish as the guest of honor for Talking Tanner tonight. Very exciting stuff. Communal vision from Larry Picklejar. So now you're just exclusively peeping on neighborhood teens and jerking your cock.
There was a moment that just happened while you were explaining all that, where a dog ran up to me. A little stupid-looking little dog ran up to me and went yap 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 yap. And this lady came up, running up behind it, and she was like, "Stop, stop!" And I was like, "Oh, and then I just kept walking.
Wow, that's pretty harrowing. Let's get into your dreams now.
Okay.
Communal vision from Pepperoncini. You ever sneak a slice while delivering pizza?
I don't believe in that, and fuck anyone who does that. Real pizza delivery drivers don't sneak slices. They don't need to sneak slices.
Interesting. Okay. Blessings to you. Buckle up for Talking Tanner. Let's get into your dreams, okay?
Yeah, the first one I want to go over was actually...
Communal vision from Phil Z74. Asking for a friend. How is this interesting?
I think me and Phil just have a fundamental difference of opinion, and that's okay when it comes to these subjective matters. And I just want to say that, like, you're not going to like everything.
The college
not everyone's
education
gonna
should
like
be
the same
kept
thing.
away from politics, the same way a schizophrenic should be steered away from the Bible. They need our help.
100%. 100%. Now continue.
Yeah, let me start with my first dream. So this one was actually a little while back, but it's been on my mind, and I've been meaning to talk to you about it. It's a little bit hazy right now, but I still remember a few key points. Basically, this dream starts off with me. I'm in an abandoned parking lot. I'm driving a car in slow circles. I'm driving around in slow circle, like figure eights, in this parking lot. And what I would do over
Danny
and over
Blue
again.
Jeans. Hi, Toaster.
Hi, Danny Blue Jeans. What I would do over and over is I would make these little figure eights, and right at the end, I would like start driving towards the exit of the parking lot into the street.
Camille
And
Vision
what I
from
would
Larry
do is
Pickle Jar. Toaster, you ever deliver a Pete's? A sexy MILF answers and says, "You look gross and I'm into gross, but stop jerking off in the window while staring at my teen daughter."
let me tell you this: if you ever do have a topic about pizza delivery stories, I'll call in and talk about that too, because I'm your guy.
Cool.
Also,
If someone is trying to get you to relax, they're trying to hurt you.
oh,
Interesting. Now, is that dog? Is that a sound effect or a real life dog?
we got dogs. We got real dogs. I feel like I'm in trouble. I feel like I'm in trouble right now. I just want to get past the dogs.
Duncan did it with a communal vision. Duncan did it. To the new Toaster, remember when you fell asleep during a call? Is that when you dreamed this? Also, what is hentai? Still unclear.
Okay, one question at a time. I'm not going to answer double questions. Like, look, I'll answer communal visions now, but if it's double question, that's too much. So we'll do one question at a time. I'll get
Dogs,
back to you.
please bite Toaster. Larry Pickle Jar.
They're fenced. They're fenced off. I'm not in danger. Everyone calm down. I'm not in danger. But this dream, okay, so I'm driving around along in this parking lot, making little circles, and
Foolish Mofo 1, why are you always breathing hard? Are you jerking yourself off with a pizza with sausage, white sauce, and anchovies?
No, I'm walking. I'm doing my power walk. And it's windy. It's a little bit windy too. So, but anyway, so I'm in the parking lot. I'm doing these little maneuvers, and what I would do over and over again.
Camille Vision from Grizzled Curmudgeon. Toaster, who let the dogs out?
I don't know. They're not my dogs, and they've been outside this whole time. I'm just walking past them, and now they're gone.
In
we don't
order
have to
for
think
my
about the
gay
dogs
patients
anymore.
to begin healing in therapy,
But anyway,
we
I'm
spend
in
a
the
lot of
parking
time
lot,
discussing how
driving around,
homosexuality
doing these
is a
little,
sin.
patterns
They're
in the parking lot.
perverts,
And what I would do
and
over and
they'll
over
never
again
be able to
is
change these
I would
simple
drive around, and
facts.
then I would start to drive towards the exit of the parking lot into the street, into the oncoming traffic. And I would jump out of the car at the last moment. And I would watch the car, it would go into the street, and then it would turn around and come back into the parking lot. And then I would jump back into the car, and I would do that over and over again. I was doing that for like a really long time, over and over again. And eventually,
And the phone just disconnected. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie
hey,
Tanner.
what happened?
I don't know, just disconnected.
Where did it leave off at?
You were doing figure eights.
Yeah, I didn't.
Camille Vision
what
from
about
Deceitful. I delivered food once, and as I approached the door, a woman was orgasming very loudly. I listened for a long time, then just left. I came back later to deliver her food, and seeing her face ruined it.
Okay, save that for the pizza
I
delivery
told the restaurant
episode.
she was a bitch, so they banned her.
Okay, save it for the pizza delivery episode. Make that a
Nindy
topic,
new
Leslie.
Toaster. We didn't hear the beginning of the dream. Can you start over?
Okay, look, I'll give a quick recap. So I'm driving around this empty abandoned parking lot. I'm driving around in these circles, and what I would do over and over again is I would drive in a little circle, and then I would drive toward the exit of the parking lot, right into the street, right into oncoming traffic. And I would, right when I was about to drive to the street, I would jump out the car, do a little...
Communal vision from Pepperoncini. What is the deal with that little pizza table that comes with the pizza?
I don't know, do a pizza episode or something, man. And then I would do a little roll as I jumped out the car, and the car would go into the street.
Oh, and you have been terminated. Namaste. Guys, I got to take a piss. Thank you so much, Toaster, and everyone else who have contributed so much to our exploration of dreams this evening. Stay tuned for a couple words about my community of devoted light at patreon.com. I need to send you these postcards. I need to send you these VHS tapes. I need to give you these music downloads. I need to give you this podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, please, I need to get this to you as soon as I can. Mother Nipplebottom, if each of Squidward's legs was a penis, if each of Squidward's legs was a penis, would he be a porn star? Larry Picklejar, Twitch mods 18 and 19 is also a teen. And what a good note to go on. Into the break. Blessings to you. Namaste. I'm going to go ahead and take a piss. Let's just marinate. Let's marinate in the past 10 minutes. Blessings to you, and I'll see you very soon.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, There simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light
on patreon.com.
where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials not available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing.
I have a dear friend who disappeared recently. Amber. She was a small, feminine lesbian. And she used to be obsessed with a short, trim lawn. There were so many reasons, she would tell me, that one should keep it as preened and pretty as possible. Looking back, she enjoyed the performance of it.
Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work.
With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste. Namaste, explorers. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the nation's fastest growing and most effective personal power program available. If you're looking to transform your life from the ground up on day one, then look no further. Guys, if you would like to write me a letter and make that physical correspondence, that physical connection, I love getting mail from you guys. You know I do. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. Namaste. Pepperoncini Guru, please tell us about your piss stream. Is it powerful? Does it make a statement in a public bathroom? Yes, it does, absolutely. Pepperoncini sort of reading between the lines of past lessons. You know, I talk about dominance, I talk about masculinity quite a bit. The importance of masculinity and dominance cannot be overstated. After all, as much as the liberals would like to tell us that we don't live in the animal kingdom, that we have civilized, that we have transcended, that we no longer need to adhere to the rules of the animal kingdom, we, ladies and gentlemen, know for as many gifts as their framework has given us, they have given us curse after curse. And one of this is banishing us from the Garden of Eden, of the animal kingdom. Perfection being as violent as it is beautiful. And that is where we are going. That is the next level. Back to the source, back to our power, back to violence, saying yes to violence. We say yes to violence here at Exploration. And a form of violence that I like to practice in my daily life, personally, as a man who loves being a man, is getting my piss stream as strong and insistent as possible. I want it to have an emotional effect. Yes. Will it have an auditory effect? Yes, indeed. Nindinu, Guru, why do you never tell us your dreams? I tell you my dreams. I'm in a constant dream state, Nindinu. I'm in a constant dream state. I'm constantly going, and you've seen the video, Nindinu. You've seen the video. You've seen the sleep video, no? As a member of my community of Devoted Light, have you not watched my video about sleep? Nindinu. Have you seen it? Nindinu, I'm going to need an answer. Because if you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. You mute this, watch the video, come back. Nindy. Yes I did. Yes I did. Yes I did. No, you didn't. You may have watched it, but you didn't feel it. You didn't process it. All right? You need to watch this post-haste. For fuck's sake, I sent you a tape. I sent you a tape. I sent you a VHS tape. Well, namaste, everybody. As I was saying, it's important if to get your piss stream, having an auditory effect, that's important. Everyone should hear it, of course. Blessings to you. Communal vision coming in from Phil Z74. Diddy's Mop, thanks for the bits, by the way. Diddy's Mop, 15 bits. Blessings to you, Diddy. You're not getting by me. Phil Z74, Guru, you ever break a toity with the strength of your Wii stream? Yes, I have. It was a model toilet. I was young. I was a young buck, 17 years old, really feeling myself, feeling my physicality, loving being a man at that point as well. And then I pissed in a model toilet at a Home Depot. And it resonated so perfectly with the, do you know that objects have resonant frequencies? Every physical object has a resonant frequency. You can feel, the same way that a tuning fork, you hit it and it resonates. In the same way, every object in the universe has a resonant frequency. Well, I found it with the force of my piss. I hit it perfectly and I triggered a resonant frequency, shattered the toilet into, a pile of gravel, cracked it in half, and then it dissolved. Because my piss was also very acidic at that time. I was eating a lot of citrus, enjoying a lot of tomatoes as well. Blessings to you. Now. Yeah, the phone line's not open yet, Azazel. Phone line's not open yet. I wanna issue a couple updates. Dr. Perp, welcome. Everybody, welcome Dr. Perp to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste to you, Dr. Perp. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the most effective personal power program in the nation. If you're looking to have your life transformed, look no further than Explorations. Blessings to you. I'm so glad you found us. Namaste, Dr. Perp. Blessings. Now, before we open up the calls again and get into more dreams, because that's what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about dreams tonight. Now, before we even do any of that hullabaloo, I want to issue a couple updates as far as my community of devoted light at patreon.com. My inner circle. Now, if you've seen the tools of Explorations at work here on the call-in show, and you've decided, yeah, I'm ready for more. I need more. Give me more. More now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, do I have an offer for you? My community of devoted light at patreon.com hosts my library of exclusive materials. I'm talking podcasts. I'm talking videos that you can't see anywhere else. I'm talking a monthly postcard. Lord, I got a stack of postcards right here I'm sending out tomorrow for my inner circle right now. This is the real deal. If you need these tools, and you do need these tools, for the price of a cup of coffee for the price of a cup of coffee a month, you too can avail yourself to these tools. Couple updates though. The video stuff is in a longer production phase as we ready for the next major project within Explorations. And so that's where it is. So we switched to a podcast, doing a regular podcast. I'm going to be putting one out tomorrow, actually. A nice little podcast for you guys to listen to on the go, out and about, doing your thing. You can have me in your ear, diving headfirst into topics that we only barely graze here at Explorations on the call-in show. In addition to that, on a $25 a month tier, in that commercial, I mentioned a quarterly print. That is, every 3 months, I previously was sending out an art print by which you can sort of focus your meditations on. We've switched gears. This past year, I discovered that there is a hunger in this community for the medium of a VHS tape. And that's music to my ears. So in lieu of that, every 3-month art print, I will be sending out every 3 months. You are a member of my $25 a month tier. I will be sending out a VHS tape. I'm working on one right now to send to you guys. I sent out the one from the summer. Now I'm working on the next one for you. So excited to get it to you. And thanks to your support, your contributions, I am able to do that, building a library of VHS tapes for you all to have in your home, access when you want. Namaste. Now, guys, let's open up the lines. I need to speak to you. Welcome. I see some new names. I see some fresh faces. I want to say welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Just, guys, if you're nervous about, don't feel bad about lurking. Don't feel bad about sitting on that back wall. I love your presence back there. I really do. It adds so much, contributes so much. Unpredictability. Who's gonna pipe up? Who's gonna perp up? I almost said Dr. Perp. Who's gonna pipe up? When are they gonna pipe up? What kind of people are back there? I don't know. We're gonna find out together though. Communal vision from Nindy New. These are collectibles, people. Limited editions. They will only increase in value, those tapes. Nindy New's hitting the nail on the head, guys. These are limited edition tapes. I make them here in the studio. I duplicate them here in the studio. I print the covers as I printed with this tape right here and just sent out to everyone. I print the covers. I print the labels. I send them out. Here, no one can control me. Out of the reach of the ATF, of the FBI, of the NSA, of any of the powers that be that wish to crush communities like this. I am outside of their reach. They can't control us. Namaste. Blessings to you, Chaos. You lurk away. Crane, you lurk away too. Beeps, also good to see you. Beeps, namaste. I've seen you in chat tonight, but I just want to say thank you for being here. Communal Vision from Pepper and Cheney. When will you dictate your first book, Guru? I get that question a lot. I mean, first of all, very wise. I'm not gonna write it because I don't know how to write anymore. I don't know how to write. Don't know how to read. At one point, I did. It was an excruciating, grueling process to unlearn how to write, how to read. Dictating my first book it'll happen. It happens when it happens. You understand? I live on multiple planes. Nindy knew. Thank you so much, Pepper and Cheney, for the question. But also Nindy knew. As to your question of dreams, I'm dreaming right now. I'm in a state. I've given up caring whether I'm in a dream state or not. In order to be able to, tell whether you're in a dream state or reality, is you need to be invested in the answer to that question. And I, for the life of me, cannot understand why. Should you pay attention to your mind? Why you would care whether you were awake or asleep? Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Oh, this is Azazel 55.
What was that? Say that one more time.
This is Azazel 55.
Azazel 55. Namaste to you, Azazel. Good to hear. Is this your first call?
Yes, this is my first call.
Brother Azazel, namaste. Guys, can we get some excitement in the chat for Azazel? You've seen the name in the chat. You know the personality. You know the energy, the warmth, the clarity, that presence that he is an anchor here. And now finally we get to hear that voice echoing through the landscape of our minds. Namaste. Azazel 55, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great, brother. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderfully. I'm having a wonderful night. I'm really enjoying my night tonight with all of us discussing dreams. Now, talk to me, Azazel.
Fantastic. I'll get right into it.
Let's jump right into it. You've been around the block. You know what we're up to here. Let's chat. Dreams. When I say dreams, what comes to mind?
Special occurrences.
Hold on. That microphone is kind of sneaking around your mouth. I can only hear you part of the time.
Okay, hang on a second.
There we go. That's a little clearer.
Okay. I've had dreams of levitation. I've had dreams of lucidity. I've had, what do they call it when you have, when you wake up and you freeze in your dream and you're having a nightmare and there's some sort of monster after you or something like that. I've had that before.
Right.
Once. And that only lasted 3 to 5 seconds. So I'd say I'm a high-level dreamer, if you will.
High-level dreamer. So someone with skill, someone with experience.
Sort of yes, and I just like to share my experience with the people. Is that when I got to lucidity, it's nothing magical, it's nothing majestic. It's a realization that what's happening in the dream is not what's happening in reality. And when you can realize that, then you gain lucidity. The levitation that I've had has been interesting. How you levitate is it starts off with you start accelerating.
Are you talking about levitating
upwards.
in a dream, or are you talking about levitating in real life?
Levitating in a dream.
Okay. Levitating in a dream. So you levitated in a dream. Now. Okay, continue. Levitating in a dream. Continue on that.
Okay. Well, it started with I was dreaming and I just started levitating upwards and I couldn't control it and I panicked, but then I stopped panicking. And how you levitate in dreams is you don't control it. You don't control it. You let go of all control. And that's how you're able to levitate, because once you try to control it, you will fall. And that's just me saying that. That's just my experience with levitation. I haven't had any levitation dreams. I'm a normal guy. I just have fairly normal dreams, right?
Yeah.
But with levitation, if you don't control it, if you don't try to control things, you are able to levitate. And I've taken it to in the past, to the point where you are able to fly through the sky. And it's kind of fun. It's the greatest feeling in the world. It really is. It's better than any drug I've
Communal
tried
vision
in
real
reality.
quick from Fram we are. Do you piss and shit when you levitate?
Not in dreams. Not in dreams. You know, that's dreamland. That's
Namaste.
not real life.
Pew pew. Namaste. So Pew Pew called me. He said I looked like a pedo. It really made me laugh a lot. It made me really laugh my ass off. Blessings to you, to Pew Pew, and also Neji Creed. Blessings to you. Welcome to Explorations. Now, Azazel. I want to chat with you about this levitation business. Now,
yeah, brother.
You know, interesting stuff. Now, and you found that you levitated when you let go of control. Now, how would you say this has affected your waking life?
I would say that I don't get nightmares anymore. You know how people get nightmares? Do you get nightmares? You do. You get nightmares.
That terrifies
I don't get nightmares anymore because of that.
I think that's... Listen, I think... And I say this as a legally licensed mental health counselor, Azazel. I think your banishment of nightmares is going to have absolutely monumentally bad effects on your psyche.
It might be. It might be.
I think
you might be right on that.
I think in terms of your journey here and explorations with Leslie Tanner, I think the steps that you're taking, into your psyche, you're learning the muscles, right? And that's very good. Not a lot of people they live their whole lives and they don't even touch the muscles that you're learning to kind of contract and expand at will and relax at will. And that's exciting.
Yeah, it can be.
It can be, certainly. But one thing about that, though, is that it can be troublesome, certainly here in the sojourn that you're having within the program of explorations, that you are controlling these muscles to shut yourself off from the chaos of your subconscious mind. Now, you are saying yes, and you're learning this nuanced little dance with yourself. And that's, again, very important, very valuable, very cool. But when was the last time you were genuinely fucked up scared of the inside of your mind?
It's been a long time.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And that makes me sad.
Yeah.
Because
I understand.
The power that we speak about so frequently, Azazel, comes from, confronting the negative, the abyss, this lack, the chaos. That which, a simpler mind with weaker mental muscles, they're kind of they're throwing them out their dreams like a dead body against the rocks of a rocky beach. Their mind just bashes against it. And as painful as that is, we get to learn a lot from ourselves. I guess I'd like to do a little exercise with you before you go, Azazel. I kind of want to jumpstart your nightmare engine.
What's that?
I kind of want to jumpstart your nightmare engine.
All right.
All right, so
Let's do this.
we're going to go back and forth. One sentence, then the other one is going to do another sentence. So what we're going to do is trade sentences, and we are going to free associate a nightmare for you. Something
This is so horrifying.
Something horrifying, something that will freeze you, something that will like kind of make you feel small, powerless. Like Mary Lou called, because she had that, she's in touch with that powerlessness. Nindy New, Azalea, what dreams did you have as a child from Nindy New?
I had nothing but nightmares, and then I escaped the nightmare because of a ritual.
Beautiful. I love this. So let's do it. Let's get back into it. Again, just back and forth. I'll start off with an innocuous sentence, right? And then you just kind of first thing that comes to mind, and eventually we're going to shape sort of a sculpture of a nightmare. Is that all right with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first one. Okay, sentence. The sidewalk was hot today.
Burn.
It burned, you said?
Burn.
Make it a sentence.
Was I wearing shoes?
make it a sentence. Make it a sentence. You say a sentence. Like I'll say, the sidewalk was hot today. Then you say a sentence.
The sky was blue.
Very good. Namaste. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, my turn. The air had a metallic taste.
But I wasn't dying.
I've tasted this metal air before.
And it won't kill me.
How much longer must I wait?
As long as I need to.
Is a refrain I tell myself, yet it feels so unsatisfactory.
That's a good one.
Go ahead, your turn.
Can you repeat that?
Is a refrain I tell myself, but it is so unsatisfactory.
I can do better, but it's unsatisfactory.
I wait to die, yet I try to cherish the little things.
I do. I try to. But I can't. I can't pull it off. The little things, they just don't do it for me, you know? I think big and I fail big and I learn from it, you know?
But it's never enough.
True. But ain't that the story of life?
But it doesn't. That doesn't help me to even think that. How much longer must I lose?
Not too much longer, because I am starting to work out. I am starting to take care of my business, and the whole adult thing. That's just something that you just gotta tackle head first. You have to take those cold showers. You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Listen, I think this was this is a milestone. You're gonna look back at tonight. Azazel, and you're gonna see this as ground zero for the rest of your life. You know, things are gonna be different after tonight, to put it mildly. And one thing I've noticed is that the situation is even worse than I could have imagined.
All right.
that your mind was telling you, you consoled yourself when faced with fear, when faced with death, when faced with a droll, monotonous existence, waiting for death. You consoled yourself. You told yourself, that's life. I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm taking care of business. We need to let the nightmares out, Azazel.
I think so too. I agree. I actually agree 100%. Thank you, Leslie.
Azazel, it's my pleasure. And now listen, this was a very, this is, I loved speaking to you on the phone. Can you promise me that you'll call back sometime soon? You won't let too much time go by before you call back.
I definitely will. Thank you for this. I appreciate that, analyst.
Of course. Namaste to you, Azazel. You have a wonderful night, and you keep us abreast of your journey, okay?
Namaste, brother. Thank you.
Namaste, brother. You know, it's important to have, we have a lot of fun here. 1 second, caller. We have a lot of fun here. We have a lot of fun here, I know. We like to kick up the dust. We like to have a lot of laughs. But having a call like that every once in a while is extremely important. Having a call like that to be reminded of why we're here, of how much work there is to be done. Regardless of how long we've been in this program, regardless of how much we think we've got it figured out. Sobering. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hello, Leslie. How are you?
Oh, Poet, I'm doing great. Poet, how are you doing tonight?
I am as miserable as I could be, but it is what it is. I had a dream.
Talk to me about your dream. Let's jump right in, Poet. Let's not fuck around. Talk to me about this dream.
It wouldn't stop, and it just kept getting darker and darker. It started off well enough. I won the lottery. And then you were on screen, and I just kept donating $10,000 at a time, up to about $2 million. And then you had a heart attack, and me fed your body to the cats.
This is a real dream that you had?
Yes, sir. About 2 or 3 days ago.
So $2 million. And how much money did you have left over?
A couple $100 million. I'd won the big Powerball.
Yeah, this is a big jackpot. Okay.
And that was the dream.
Interesting. So let's jump in on that. So in this dream, well, first question I have for you, how did you feel when you woke up emotionally? Talk to me about that.
Devastated. I was sad I no longer had the money, and I was sad you were gone.
You're sad. You were sad that I died. That was the primary reason that you were sad?
Secondary.
Secondary to what? Having lost money?
Yes.
Interesting. Now, did I die because you donated so much, or what was going on there?
Yeah. It was so unbelievable that you had a heart attack on screen.
Pepperoncini, thank you so much for that gifted sub to Pander Sarah. Namaste to you. Blessings to you, Pepperoncini. And Pander, you enjoy that. You enjoy that subscription and the tools and benefits therein. Now, Poet, you had $100 million. You gave me $2. What's going on? Why were you sad?
Because you had a heart attack on stream.
That's the secondary reason. Don't bullshit me. Don't bullshit
yes,
me.
That is the secondary reason.
Primary reason was because you lost money.
Indeed. I woke up and I wasn't a 100 millionaire anymore.
You know, sometimes dreams, they can be very enigmatic. They can be like a puzzle, right? You get puzzle pieces and it takes a sort of, somebody skilled to be able to interpret it. But sometimes they're just straight talk expressing you. They're giving you the real deal, real deal Holyfield, so to speak. And that's the vibe I'm getting from this. I think what you're giving me right now, Poet, is that A, you have a sense of regret about how much you have contributed your life to this program. And that, secondly, that you could watch me die. You could watch me die. And be worried about having a couple less dollars. Primarily.
I should explore that, I think.
Yeah, well, there's,
More
you know,
of the
it's
human
like exploring your
component.
backyard. It's pretty self-evident what it is, where it is. Hippocryptomatic with a communal vision. Thanks so much, Hippo. With a psychic emergency, I mean. One moment.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Hippocryptomatic to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, shut up, shut up, shut up, poet. Shut up, shut up, shut poet. Shut up, shut up, shut up, poet. Gag on your words. No offense, UP word. Repeat. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, shut up, shut up, shut up, poet. Shut up, shut up, shut poet. Shut up, shut up, shut up, poet. Gag on your words. No offense, UP word. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Interesting. So did you get wind of that psychic emergency?
I did, and it's good to see Hippocryptomatic on the program and expressing themselves, so it's the least functional of the program steps.
Namaste. I know, right? Expression. Love to get a good expression. So listen, I think what your dreams are telling you is that, you know, as much of a, you know, as an integral member of our community as you are here, Poet, and as much as we are, you know, share a pride in watching your life transform since being a part of the program, I think in your heart of hearts, you know deep down that you have much, much further to go.
Oh, of course, of course.
Pepperoncini, Poet, what is your net worth right now?
Negative $58,000.
Congrats. And why are we at negative 58?
Student loans.
Oh, we're counting that? Yeah, okay.
Indeed.
I'm about the same, actually.
Yep. In any case, I just wanted to share my dreams since this was about dreams, and I actually took the time to write this one down.
Wow. Well, that's wonderful. I'm so glad that you committed as committed as you are. I think, you know, we're only, you know, we are our behavior to an extent, right? And so if we are our behavior to this extent, you know, that means that we have something in our heart that yearns to be expressed when there is an anxiety about an imbalance. You know, I think this dream is about your commitment here to me and this program. And I would describe you as generally committed, but listen to me right now. What I'm hearing is that there's another song in your heart, another level of commitment, another level of investment here in the program that we're still waiting to see. There's another layer to Poet that we've barely scratched the surface of.
Oh, I would love to hear more.
I would love to hear more too. In time, we'll play you like a flute, and we will all hear the song of Poet as you dance through time.
I will ponder on this, and I think the deeper reflection is I really want the compound built.
Oh, it will be. There's no worries about that. That's on its way.
I want the compound built.
And I think I think you're going to be such an important role in the founding and the construction of our compound. So namaste to you. I really appreciate all your future efforts and investments. So I can see them coming down the pipeway, blurry, but I see them coming.
Namaste, Guru. Namaste.
Namaste, Poet. It was wonderful to speak to you. Have a wonderful night. Yeah, pew pew. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's coming. It's coming. Don't you worry about that. It's on its way. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie Tanner. There's a psychic emergency. Please hold.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Nindinu to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300 Nightmare Prompt. The sidewalk was hot today. The sky was blue. The air had a metallic taste, but I wasn't dying. I've tasted this metal air before, and it won't kill me. How much longer must I wait? As long as I need to, is a refrain I tell myself, yet it feels so unsatisfactory. That's a good one. Can you repeat that? I can do better, but it's unsatisfactory. I wait to die, but I try to cherish the little things. I try to, but I can't pull it off. Namaste. Repeat. Cheer 300 Nightmare
Chilling.
Prompt. The sidewalk was hot today.
Is that not
the
chilling?
The sky was blue. The air had a metallic taste, but I wasn't dying.
One moment.
I've tasted this metal air before, and it won't kill me. How much longer must I wait? As long as I need to, is a refrain I tell myself, yet it feels so unsatisfactory. That's a good
I am
one.
also Chill
Can
Data
you
Pagan.
repeat that? I can do better, but it's unsatisfactory. I wait to die, but I try to cherish the little things. I try to, but I can't pull it off. Namaste.
Chilling.
We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Chilling to the bone. Wow, to hear it what we did, you saw us stumble upon that exercise. We sort of we stream of consciousness created that together. Azazel, I hope you heard that. I hope you heard that. I hope you saw that. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, my name's Lunacy.
Your name is Lucy.
Yeah, sure.
Your name, I know who this is. You're not Lucy.
Gotcha.
You did not get me for a second. I knew exactly who this
I got
was.
you so bad. It
No,
was
you
like 1
didn't.
second.
No, you did not. I was not
never
gotten.
got you.
I knew who this was.
High five, baby.
I'm not high five.
baby.
I'm giving low zero. Fuck you.
What? No, I got you so bad. You should have seen your face.
No, I did not get gotten. It was
Got him.
it was a straight face because I'm committed to the growth of this program. Committed to your growth. Should you even give
I'm
a shit?
high-fiving my cat. Zizu and I, we're so happy.
Wonderful.
Sounds
Okay,
like
so
a great show. What's up, everybody?
Jen, it's been a while. How you doing, hon?
I'm good. I'm awake, brother.
Awake. We got an awake Jen. Namaste. Were you asleep before?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks I was asleep, Now I'm awake.
2 weeks you were asleep. Take us inside of that. We got a damp soil for dreams.
Oh, well, guess what?
What?
I was asleep. I got all infected, and I went to the hospital. Didn't I talk to you about this?
No, you did not. Psychic emergency. Please hold from sociopathogen.
Oh, no.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Sociopathogen to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300 Shut up, Jen. Shut up, shut Jen. Shut up, Jen. Gag on your words. No offense, UP word. Repeat. Cheer 300 Shut up, Jen. Shut up, shut Jen. Shut up, Jen. Gag on your words. No offense, UP word. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Did you hear that, Jen?
I heard a little bit of it.
Okay, I'll say a little bit of it in just a moment.
Okay.
Communal vision from Pepperoncini. Jen, do you hibernate? Are you a bear?
Guys.
Okay, so the psychic emergency said, shut up, Jen. Shut up, Jen. Shut up, Jen. Gag on your words. No offense, you P word.
Right. That feels like a copycat.
Yeah, I think somebody was kind of just giving your
Copycat.
words back to you somehow. So, listen, so anyway, take us back. You were infected and asleep for 2 weeks. No, you did not tell me or anyone that I'm aware of about this debacle. Take us inside that. That sounds like a doozy.
Anyway, I just went to the hospital. It's no big whoop.
Right.
No big deal.
Yeah. People go to the hospital for all sorts of reasons.
Sure.
And why did you go to the hospital?
I think I need to sign a hippo.
It's yours. You don't have to. Nobody has to sign shit. It's yours to share. Nindy knew communal vision. Jen, I had sex with you in my dream last night. You were terrible at it.
You know, fuck you, Nindy New. I told you, fuck off.
All right. So listen, it sounds like you're not ready to share the details of your hospital trip. So let's put a pause on that. But I've got a picture involves an infection and being asleep for 2 weeks.
No.
Communal vision from Pepperoncini. You ever go to the hospital to laugh at the ill and injured?
Oh, I actually pulled my curtain open so I could see them roll in.
And did you laugh to answer? Finish that question.
I did.
You did. You laughed. Who was your favorite kind of sick or injured? Illness or injury to laugh at?
It was this man that was in the middle of the hall. They didn't even give him like a little like pocket room to hang out in, and he was just sitting there the whole time. He's like, and you know what I remember? Like the whole time he was so loud, and I was like, oh my god, he makes me sound like a peeping mouse. Like he was so loud. It was great.
That's fun.
Anyway. It was
Vixen
fun,
Vino with a communal vision. Jen, are your dreams all nightmares?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. So we had 2 weeks of nightmares, huh?
This is a whole lifetime, Big L.
Whole lifetime.
Anyway, whole lifetime. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Well, let's talk about it.
Even
Let's explore.
My good dreams? Okay. Explore. You're the therapist. Ask me a question. Don't call. Leslie, why are you so far away from the camera? I feel like you're fading out into the light.
No, I'm not. I'm right here. Well, it's because the lighting with this new camera. Let me see. This new camera, like the lighting is weird. Oh, maybe that's fine.
There you are.
Well, no, because it was before. If I was this close to the camera, it was washing my face out, and I couldn't fix the color on the camera or in OBS. So anyway, we're talking about dreams tonight, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
Nindy knew with a communal vision. In the dream, Jen, you couldn't stop slobbing on my noggin until I told you that you could do better.
Shut the fuck up. What were you saying, Leslie?
Oh my gosh! I just got your message from Naji Creed. Just said something funny about me. talking to me that I look like Jeff Goldblum if he never got famous and I just did meth instead. That's funny. So anyway, we're talking.
Wait, what was it? Wait.
Somebody said that I looked like Jeff Goldblum if Jeff Goldblum never got famous and then did meth.
Who said that?
It was a new follower we have named I don't know how to pronounce it. Something Creed.
Oh boy, your life's gonna be rough now, Creed.
Oh wow, now that's fun. Somebody getting in the mix. Somebody kind of really ruffling feathers. Not afraid to ruffle feathers. Blessings to you.
Mix it up.
Now, Jen, we got to talk about dreams though. That's what we're talking about tonight.
Yeah, sure.
So tell me a dream. You have to tell me a dream, and I'll fix whatever's going on.
So this isn't really a dream, but I was laying there.
Hold on. I asked you for a dream, and you said this isn't a dream.
It is kind of a dream, I would hope.
Okay, continue. Because you
Thank
started
you.
off saying this isn't a dream, and that's
Well, I
a
mean-
problem because I asked you for a dream.
But I don't know if I was awake or asleep. Does that count?
Okay, interesting. Yeah, continue.
Thank you. And there was a huge shadow that was like 8 foot tall. And I just said, no, no, no.
Right.
And then last night, I was falling asleep on the couch after like I took my, like, not medication, but just like whatever. And this damn thing was coming through the door. And
Nindy knew
And I
the communal
saw it.
vision. It's a good thing. The theme tonight is kind of dreams.
well, I mean, from what I've heard, it was kind of dreams.
Okay, so we got an 8 tall figure in this kind of dream that you're not sure
Yeah.
whether it was a dream or not.
Right. And it started, it was in the one room, and then it was in the other room,
Okay.
and it
Okay.
started
Okay.
walking.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the animals, like, started, Billy and, like, Zuzu were going nuts. David is always crazy. He was quiet as a fucking mouse, like a little P-word the whole time. But, like, it was, like, it was drafting itself towards me. And I had to just start, like, yelling no and, like, blessing the entire house and doing the whole perimeter. And saying that, no, like, I know that I'm weak right now, but this will not happen. It shall not.
So you sort of did some sort of spiritual defense of your home.
I did.
And you're not sure whether this was a dream.
I saw that bitch.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, have you ever had sleep paralysis? Sounds like sleep paralysis, Jen.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely, tons of times.
It was sleep paralysis, you think?
But this was not. No, I have sleep paralysis. This is not.
Stone Monster 400, caller, get dope out your veins, and hope in your brains. And what a perfect time, to kind of launch from your kind of dream into some Jazz Express. Namaste, Jen.
No.
Namaste. Thanks so much for calling in, hon. Really appreciate it. Good to hear from you. Oh, what a wonderful note to go on with, Jen. Thanks so much for calling and giving us a very vague but very informative and colorful update on your life. Namaste to you. Those of you that are new here to Explorations with Leslie Tanner, and there are a handful of you, Neji created also, Pew Pew, as well as my fundamental explorers that are here constantly suckling on the teat of the program and enjoying the tools and benefits of the program, transforming their life from the ground up. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. This is Jazz Express, and this is just a little taste of jazz. A little taste, get a little nibble out of the bottle with jazz, and that's all you need sometimes. Sometimes that nibble turns into a meal. Sometimes that meal turns into a buffet. Sometimes that buffet turns into a lifestyle. Now, here we go. Let's see how the universe unfolds for us on the vibrational reality and the realm also of jazz music gifted to us by Joseph Smith. Namaste, sociopathogen, 100 bits. Chugga, 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 chew. Thanks so much for that, sociopathogen. Also, Pepperoncini, single bit. Blessings to you, Pepperoncini. Guys, the reason we do this is to sort of harness a spiritual energy. The amount of spiritual energy that I'm giving you through this sort of, you might call it a meditation. In some parts of the world, they might call this a meditation. In other parts of the world, they might call this a more sensual, sexual experience. They might look at what we're doing right now and call this a sort of orgy, so to speak. Nindinu, 5 bits. Pepperoncini, single bit. Azazel, 100. Thank you so much, Nindinu. Bye, Jen. 10 bits. Her sleep paralysis is sex with a demon, and she enjoys it, says Azazel. Interesting interpretation on that. Blessings. Now, guys, I absolutely am in love with the vibrational reality being pulsed through me, and I have to get out of the way. I must remove my ego, remove myself, remove every aspect that I call Leslie in order to deliver you this vibrational reality through the majesty of jazz gifted to us by Joseph Smith. Namaste. Lord, blessings to you. Thank you so much. Data Pagan Titty Boy for the program. Blessings to you. Pour more Ovaltine, please. Give the titty a good slurp. Blessings. Wow. Just a little taste, guys. And sometimes that little taste is all you need. A little get wet in the whistle. Getting that taste on the tip of your tongue is enough to deliver you to the finish line sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. I thank the universe for that opportunity to share that vibrational reality through my mind's eye, through that sort of, if you want to consider it a chakra reality, you may do so. If you want to consider it a sort of Christian reality, you may do so. Blessings to you. I have disdain for either of your gods. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie.
Screw you, Leslie.
What the? Why?
And screw everybody else. You didn't even ask me any therapist questions.
I asked you about your dreams. I'm interpreting dreams right now.
Them out. You need to drag them out of me like a therapist.
Drag them out of you? What?
Yeah, you have to ask me questions like you did that asshole you talked to before. I can't just sit here just talking about everything I dream about. It'd be a nightmare.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I'm trying to get the nightmares out of you.
But you don't even ask questions. You say, what do you dream about?
Hey, Jen, I'm new here. Hey, Jen, I'm from Pepperoncini. Hey, Jen, I'm new here. What's your deal?
I wish I could fondle the fresh produce all day without violating some implied silent rule. I know several other men who agree with me.
Now, Jen, listen.
No, I'm mad right now.
Yeah, no shit.
Any photograph I've ever taken has been so bad as to stretch the mind. The universe prostrates and blooms before me, only to be perverted and then die immediately.
That you ask questions to, and they get to tell you about their feelings and shit, and you fucking dig in there and find out what's going on.
Are you talking about Azazel 55?
That little bitch.
Okay.
He's fucking called up before. He's been on here before.
I'm pretty sure that's
He's
the first.
lied to you.
Well, listen. Anyway, are you saying that the relationship that I have with Azazel is akin to the relationship that I have with you as Leslie? Because you're out of you're off your gourd. You know, Azazel trying to get you saw. I even had like an in memoriam moment after our call because he's so far gone from his nightmares, Jen. Now you're one of my all-star explorers here. I've said that over and over and over again.
Well, ask me how I feel.
How do you feel, Jen?
I feel angry.
Angry. You said that. I knew that. That's
Scared.
why I didn't ask.
I feel scared.
Framweard. Jen, can you say bye and hang up? That's from Fram.
Hey, Fram. No, I'm not going to do it.
Listen,
I'm
I
not
know
gonna
you're
yell
angry.
at
I can
him.
tell you're angry, Jen. Why are you angry?
Because the community doesn't care, and the community is disappearing now.
Disappearing?
Mm-hmm.
Where are they going? Communal
I
vision
don't
from
know.
Pepper and Sheeny. Jen, I'll ask you questions about your dreams. Did you dream about door dashing a 12-pack of cookies for dinner? And you've been terminated. Namaste. Jen, the community's not disappearing. It's great to have you back, even if you're angry and scared. Namaste. Call back soon, Jen. Don't be a stranger, all right? Get back on the horse. Lost time we need to make up for. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Beeps.
Beeps, welcome back to the program, Beeps. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm on cloud 9, having a wonderful night. Deceitful with a communal vision real quick. In most cases, you can't read text within your dream. The part of your brain that handles reading is not accessible from the part that handles dreaming.
I think that's true.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I've tried to lucid dream and there's no words to read.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to be able to move around either. But that's the problem with my dreams. Like, move around in real life.
Yeah. You can't move in your dreams?
Oh, no, I move in my dreams, but then I move in real life. Like, I get way too into my games, and I thought I was protecting my husband from Pokemon once.
Right. And then what happened?
I punched him. I said, dear, watch out. And then I smacked him across the face.
Right.
No, was that a doubting me?
No. I'm chewing on it.
Oh, okay, thank you.
That's what that meant. I was like, Yeah, I was kind of just savoring. I was exploring the different, the different flavors of what you just shared. So this Pokemon, right? And in your dream, are the Pokemon big or small?
They were hiding in the grass.
So small.
So I'm guessing.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
I get into games and then I just fixate on them. Like when I did Minecraft in 2011 when it was new,
Right.
I dreamt creepers were chasing me and then they would explode and I'd fall out of bed.
Wow. Uh-huh.
So those were nightmares.
And talk to me, Beeps, how mentally ill are you? Like, what's wrong?
I have strong interests, but I guess they could be fixations.
Are you
on
autistic?
things that I get interested. No.
Okay. As Malevolous with a communal vision, dreams humid embrace, whispers cling like morning dew, moist shadows finger. Wow. Dark and erotic. Loved that, Malevolous. Thank you so much. Now let's talk. So you're not autistic, but I asked you what was wrong, and you said I've got fixations.
Oh, yeah, no, I feel like I get too into things. Like, I'm very into the program.
Right. Well, as you should be. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I need to find balance in life.
Well, there are certain things. Yeah, that's the funny thing about balance. How do you know whether you're balanced?
When people don't complain about what you do.
Interesting. So if left to your own devices, what's your, would you have an easier time finding balance if left to your own devices?
I would be happier.
Right. So you got, to use a sort of it sounds like you got someone in your ear giving you the guff, telling you that it's bothering them, that you need to seek balance.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does that feel? How does that feel to hear? It sounds like you enjoy it.
Well, it's a bummer.
Right. It would be a bummer to me,
my
yeah.
interest.
And in this balance, it's a funny thing, being in my line of work, Beeps. I've spoken to many therapists, and many of my colleagues. They all they too, they talk about the importance of balance, that they're trying to, like, what are they, I'll ask them what they're doing, and they're saying, we're trying to find balance with my clients. They call them clients. I think that's disgusting, but regardless, it's a different conversation. So I think they're looking for balance, and always part of this balance is like, the question I asked you, where does this balance come from? How do I understand balance? Where's this balance coming from? And more often than not, my therapist colleagues would say, eventually they would allude to the fact that the balance is coming from them, projected onto their life.
Norms.
A control.
Ooh, capitalism.
Interesting. Yes, possibly from capitalism. The worship of health as a product, as a state of being, as a purification. Balance being part of that. We worship balance in some ways. Now, it sounds like you're enthusiastic and balanced within it, and I think that's, let's save that. Let's save that, and let's get into some dreams, because we were talking about dreams tonight. Beeps, first of all, it's great to hear from you. I know it's been a while since you've been able to call in. I don't know I don't know if the lines are super busy or what's going on, but it's nice to hear from you.
I won infatuations. I'm worthy of love.
Oh, well, you did. You cleaned up. You destroyed. It was insane. Guys, do we remember that? Do we remember Beeps' performance on Infatuations? Do we remember the
People don't need to remember. People don't need to remember.
Oh, because it was a genocide. It was an onslaught. It was like a master class. It was disgusting. A lot of people come up here, they start doing their mentally ill shit, their kind of weird shit, they start doing bits, and then somebody like you who can just kind of string one sentence after the other and be kind of, polite, it's amazing how far that can get you in a dating situation. Nevada Johnson, dreams with Wesley Tano. Namaste, Nevada. Blessings to you. Now, let's jump into it. Enough of the hully-bully. Dreams. When I say dreams to you, Beeps, what comes to mind?
I tend to only remember my dreams right when I wake up, and then it feels like my body wants to reject them so I can forget them because they're so involved. So it's more like my brain trying to work through everything. So mental gymnastics is what dreams mean to me.
Gymnastics, active. It's an active place. It's not a place to rest. You don't see dreams as restful, as, bringing, insight to you that relaxes you in any sense. This is a place where it's active and you're often tired after it.
Yes.
And you defended your husband in this Pokemon dream. Did you successfully defend him, or were you defeated by the Pokemon?
No, well, the thing was, I thought I was defending him, but then he was so upset that I smacked him right under the eye that he woke me up, and then he texted me so I wouldn't forget it.
Wow.
So he was just, he was that irate. So I don't know if I saved him because the jerk woke me up and was all like, "You just hit me. You yelled, 'Honey, the monster,' and smacked me."
And he was upset with you, huh?
Yeah, and I was defending him, his honor.
Yeah, physically defending him. His honor. Yeah. Was he about to be...
I hope not.
Molested by a Pokemon? Which Pokemon?
It would have been... Well, that shows I don't know my Pokemon well, because it was that, like, roundish one that squirts out, like, venom or something.
Squirtle?
In a plume? No. Venom.
Oh.
Squirtle does water.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was something poisonous.
Anybody know? We have so many people that I know are into Pokemon in the chat. Have a sort of, and I mean, to speak, you colloquially, a sort of, an active autistic Pokedex in their mind. Pepperoncini, maybe in your dream he was trying to get that Pokepussy where you were jealous.
I would be very jealous if I thought that was true. I was probably saving him from a mistake he would regret.
Interesting. Especially because there was venom in this one.
Yeah.
So Not Me says there are so many wrong Pokemon. Data Pagan says no such Pokemon. You made it up. Nindy knew.
It's probably true. I only played this one Pokemon game and I didn't even beat it.
Right. Nindy knew with a cumulative vision. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real task. To train them is my cause. Thanks so much, Nindy. Appreciate that. Now, as far as this Pokemon business is concerned, I'm going to go ahead and read between the lines. How does that feel? You're protecting your husband from being molested by an unnamed Pokemon. We still haven't found the name. And only to find that your husband resents you for it. How does that feel?
I was actually furious, and
I would be
still
furious
upset
too.
about it.
I would be extremely upset. Yes. It sounds like a betrayal.
Yeah, because my intention was pure. It might not have come out that way, but doesn't that count for something?
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's as if he doesn't even care. It's as if he doesn't even care. Well, you know what that shows? It shows next time. Apparently he doesn't need your help. So next time you're thrust, do you ever have repeat dreams?
If I play the same game, yeah.
Framweard says, "What's your favorite Pokemon hentai?"
I don't have a Pokemon hentai. Right now I'm reading the Dresden Files, though. So I like a wizard and a mob boss.
Okay.
And that's the only relevant thing I can contribute. And it's not even relevant.
So Azazel55 says, interesting challenge. I'm not exactly sure what it means. You think that you need to defend your guy from imaginary Pokemon. Check your pulse. Any idea what that might mean?
He thinks I'm dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to understand. I understand. Maybe he's saying that he doesn't think that's good in some way, but I just don't understand the pulse thing. So listen, I think what you need to do is play that game again, get in that dream again, have that dream, let that Pokemon sexually molest your husband, then wake up and say, listen, I just let it happen to you. How does that feel?
But then what if you're right and I'm jealous? Or I don't know how to feel about that. I'm so confused. But I guess
exactly. But listen, it's a relationship. There's two of you. And sometimes you're not going to know what comes next. And that's just the nature of it, right? It's two intersubjective beings creating a reality together. And in this situation, he's saying, no, I don't care what was at stake. I don't care if it was the integrity of my little asshole or whatever was about to be molested. He's saying, I don't need it. It's like, okay, big dog, let's see how it goes. Get back in that dream, see what happens, wake up and tell him exactly what happened in that dream. Then you can create that reality together. Because that's what it sounds like he wants from you.
Okay, that can work.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Real
and
quick
then I
though.
can catch the Pokemon.
Real quick, yeah, no catching, I don't think. So here we got a couple communal visions before we wrap up. Sociopathogen. Actually, the hentai is called Poke-A-Man. Interesting. Not really a question, but something interesting to know. Pepperoncini says, so where is this rare Pokemon? Snapped Rosa. I don't have time for this. I have to find Mew before he or she runs away. It's right here, said Nate, as he opened his brown coat and flashed Rosa his cock. Rosa got wide eyes. Nate was completely naked under his coat. His chest was pretty buff and his dick was quite large. This is the rare Pokemon. He took his cock in his hand. Whoa, who's that Pokemon? Rosa asked him, her eyes never leaving his member.
I guess they're the new Poke trainers.
Look at
I
that.
only know Ash, Misty, and Brock. Or Rock.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like every generation they come up with new names or something, right?
That's what I'm guessing.
I think maybe. I don't know. Either way, I kind of love the eroticism, playful eroticism.
It
of
was
that.
good.
Yeah, it was good.
I like that it was called Member.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I would love to see that get used more in general. Well, listen, Beeps, I really appreciate you taking the time to give us a call. It's getting late everywhere all over the country, and I really appreciate you saying, fuck it. Let's have some fun. Let's talk to old Leslie.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much.
Of course, Beeps. Of course. Thank you for calling in, and I'm already looking forward to our next call.
All right. Take care.
All right. Namaste, Beeps.
Namaste.
Fran, we are. Now you've seen a Pokemon hentai. Is it your favorite? Which one? That erotic novel or the Poke-A-Man? Because that erotic novel is good. That was good. Well, guys, namaste, everybody. We had a beautiful. This is the stream. This is the end. We had an absolutely fantastic night discussing dreams. Really, honestly, genuinely top-notch calls across the board. Even Jen, sweetheart, you're all over the place, but it needed to be all over the place. It's been a while since we chatted, and of course you're pissed. Of course you're hurt. Of course you're scared. Namaste to you, and you let that hang out, and let it be known that is Jen's power. Being in touch with that, being one with the hysterical chaos of her own subjectivity. That is why she's more powerful than the vast majority of the explorers who come here every stream, drawing on the same well, still a fraction of the power of Jen. Namaste. Thank you so much to everybody for being a part of this beautiful evening. We're gonna go ahead and raid Talkin' Tanner, guys. We have an official After Explorations talk show about explorations, going over the calls, going over the communal visions, etc., hosted by What's Up Cats Up, aka Toaster, and Pepperoncini, our own Pepperoncini. And they've got a very special guest tonight, Not Me. So guys, if you're looking for us to extend this party, looking to extend this fun, we're going to head on over to Toaster's stream where Not Me will be joining them on a very special Talkin' Tanner after hours. Write me a letter, send me a postcard, send me a package, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. If you are eager to join my inner circle, community of devoted light at patreon.com, where I host my videos, my podcasts, my music downloads, monthly postcard, I'm sending one out tomorrow. If you want one, sign up tonight. I'll send you one tomorrow. Namaste. Type exclamation final journey into the chat right now. Get you set up for life, set up for transformation. I also want to real quick before we raid, I want to thank my moderation team. You guys absolutely crushing it. Every single stream, immaculate. You know exactly when to pull the trigger, how hard to pull a trigger. There's a community like no other on twitch.tv. Thanks massively to the moderators you see on the screen. Also, thank you to my community of devoted light, guys, for real. The best way to support and contribute to to this project, to this program, to spread this light. Namaste to Raji. Raji, blessings to you. Thank you so much for saying so. Blessings to Raji tonight. Namaste. You come back, all right? You come back and you say a little bit more for us. Namaste. Main doors also, thank you so much. Blessings to you. I cherish you guys. I do. I cherish every single one of you. And we are going to take this. Is What's Up? Cats Up streaming yet? Is Toaster streaming yet? Yeah, if you sign up tonight, I'll send you a postcard tomorrow. I'm sending them out tomorrow for the month. And then I'm finishing the podcast. That'll be up too. Let's see what we got. Is he streaming? No, he's not. Okay. Toaster, start streaming. Blessings to you all. Blessings to you all. Fantastic evening. Fantastic. It was honestly a really good one tonight. We've had 2 in a row, 2 really banger streams. Very interesting, very deep, very profound. Namaste to all of you. Is Toaster streaming? We got him streaming? There he is. There's that. There's that SOB. Namaste. We're going to be heading over to What's Up, Cats Up. Very exciting. Guys, say hi to What's Up, Cats Up. Say hi to Pepperoncini. And say hi to my temporary roommate. Not me. She'll be joining them for Talkin' Tanner tonight. Guys, there is a chance we'll be back Saturday, per usual. Check it, join the Discord and the Twitter to stay abreast of when I stream. I can't guarantee Saturdays just because I don't live in time the same way. If I tried to explain time the way it works to me, it would break your mind. You would shatter, you'd cry, you'd dissolve. But so we'll see about Saturday. Namaste. We'll see. I'm genuinely hoping that we do. Blessings. Guys, so let's take this energy over there. I'll see you soon. Either way, it was an absolute treat to be with you tonight. Namaste, everyone. I'll see you all very soon. See you guys. YouTube. Later.